You already know packing lunch with me is a little crazy, so let's try not to make it that much more crazier than it needs to be. Just because it's a diet doesn't mean it doesn't taste good. I eat this cheeseburger bowl like so many times a week. Pickles and banana peppers are two things that I can eat as much of as I want. And seriously, like pickles and ketchup and tomatoes on a cheeseburger is like my go-to toppings. Like that is absolutely the toppings that I want in my life. I am going to scrape all this butter into this dish. The other day I had hot dogs for the first time. It does have to be a special kind of hot dog, but it was so good. What I did was I took a hot dog and then I am packing lunch and I totally forgot to make my zucchini. I cut up my stick butter and I put it in this little container. I am currently cooking the zucchini, but the chicken and the hamburger is already made. I leave in 20 minutes, but I absolutely want a matcha. So I have it in my macros. Let's do it real quick. You already know packing lunch with me is a little crazy, so let's try not to make it that much more crazier than it needs to be. This is matcha with collagen because with the weight loss, I want to make sure that my skin has elasticity in it. So 2 scoops of that. It is a sugar-free matcha. So let's add some allulose to it just to sweeten it up a little bit. Oh no, I just realized I'm out of milk. Let's see how well this goes. Dump that in there. Hopefully, I have at least a cup of milk left. I do grocery shop tomorrow. Oh no. This is gonna be a very strong matcha. I'm probably just gonna add water to it. So I have half a cup of milk. No bueno. Instead of being a latte, it's gonna be like a watered down matcha. Oh well. That will save me some calories and carbs. The meal that I'm eating today, or all 3 meals, I should say, I'm less than 1,500 calories, which is roughly where I land every day. Let's try this and see how horrible it is. I've never mixed it with water like this, so I'm hoping it's okay. It's a little watered down, but it's fine. Okay, we have no time to waste. Let's go ahead and get things packed up. Scale front and center. What we're doing is a cheeseburger bowl, and then we're just doing chicken with zucchini. The zucchini is almost done. Turn over. Go ahead and cut that off. This is everything I'm going to use for my cheeseburger bowl. Just because it's a diet doesn't mean it doesn't taste good. I eat this cheeseburger bowl like so many times a week. I'm not going to tell you how many times. I'm doing 117 grams of lettuce, which I believe is only 1 carb, maybe 2. It's not that many. Oop. It's taking some out. I need to put more in there. And 17. Cheese, we're doing 28 grams. What I'm gonna do is just kinda put everything that's wet in this container right here. I do have sugar-free ketchup, so we're gonna do 23 grams of that. I always start with the ketchup because it's a little harder, and sometimes I go over, to be honest with you. I wish it was a squeeze bottle. Okay. It's actually 23 on the dot. Yay! For mayonnaise, we're gonna do 22 grams. Just kidding, we're doing 24. I'll fix that in my macros. And for Dijon, we're doing 19 grams. It's a little empty. It honestly doesn't matter with Dijon too much because there's nothing in here. There's 5 calories and the sodium, but there's no carbs, no protein, no nothing. So, like, Dijon is your best friend. And that's something I had to learn because I'm like, ew, gross Dijon. It's definitely got a flavor to it. Oh my goodness. This is the scale that is kind of broken. So I still use it, but I fight with it like every single time. We're doing 63 grams of tomatoes. I'm just slicing them in half. Nothing too crazy over here. I will say when I have less tomatoes in my macros, I will like order them. So it feels like I'm getting more. All right, that is 62. We're not going to find a tomato small enough to get that 1 extra gram. Pickles and banana peppers are 2 things that I can eat as much of as I want to load them. I mean, they do have carbs in them if you eat that much of them. They will have a carb, but for the most part, they are pretty free to eat. Right here, it's 5 calories, sodium, 0 carbs, no protein. And then, like, you can see, I definitely eat a lot of these. I have to open a new one. Yeah. I don't know how well known that trick is. If you hit the bottom, then it will pop it and you wait for the pop and then it's easier to open. Did you know that? If you knew that trick, comment down below. If you didn't know, give me a like. And then I'm just going to chop up some pickles. I've been buying the slices because I find it's just faster for me to cuddle. I do have like other pickles in the fridge, but I just like the slices. Let's look at that. A horrible job at cutting those. Why didn't you tell me? Let's do like one more. I think one more will fit in there. And seriously, like pickles and ketchup and tomatoes on a cheeseburger is like my go-to toppings. Like that is absolutely the toppings that I want in my life. What are your favorite cheeseburger toppings? Let me know in the comments down below. All right. So now on top of this, we're going to do 5 ounces. If I can get this thing tear out and then go 2 ounces. Zane, come here, right here. And then I'm just going to put the 5 ounces directly on top. Maybe, hopefully it'll fit. 4.6, 5. Okay, now we're just going to pack the chicken. I do not like how this chicken looks, but I did make it with garlic, salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. And there's 5 ounces right there. Now, with the zucchini, I did put that pat of butter. So I am going to scrape all this butter into this dish. And that way the chicken can kind of marinate in that too. And then that way when I'm ready to eat it, I do get the fat from the butter because as you know, with keto, you have to consume a lot of fat. I know you guys like my other video, but in case you missed it, I'm doing 100 grams of protein, 100 grams of fat, and then I'm also doing 30 grams or less of carbs. That is what my doctor and dietitian and everybody has put me on. I am medical keto in case you're new here. So I do get monitored daily to make sure that I'm being healthy and everything is going according to plan. No weird stuff happening over here, even though I am in a severe calorie deficit. But here is my lunch because I go to work early today. And then actually, you know what? Let's put that on top because I'm going to eat that as soon as I get to work. And here's my dinner. Switch this and this. And then I'm just going to pack a Celsius in case I need it. Put my favorite koozie on it. I'll walk like 30 to 60 minutes at work. And sometimes I want that little extra boost from the Celsius. And then I'll just show you here. Like we just put all this. I do cook a lot of extra meat. That way I'm just cooking once and we eat off of it for a couple of days. It works really well in my house. That way I'm not cooking like chicken every single day because I do eat chicken every single day. The other proteins do vary. I go between hamburger or steak, pork loins, salmon, shrimp. I could do any protein that I want. The other day, I had hot dogs for the first time. It does have to be a special kind of hot dog, but it was so good. What I did was I took a hot dog and then I wrapped it in cheese. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I will definitely be showing you guys that very soon. I cannot find the lid to this cup. I'm just going to dump it into this cup and it is going with me. No matcha left behind. Thank you for watching, and I will be doing more of these. If you like them, just let me know in the comments or with a like. Apparently, this started zoomies. I don't know if you just heard that. My cat was like, and tried to get up the stairs as fast as he could. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.